Appreciate it. Thank you very much for your eyes. And as you watch, remember to do us the same favor we always ask. Share this video with a friend or two or 5,000 so we can have real good impact. And don't forget to send in some questions and comments so we can make this a very interactive discussion. Okay, what are we talking about? Well, this topic really needs no introduction. It's February, so it's Reggae Month. And this is perhaps the foremost reason Jamaica has gained international fame, our sweet reggae music. Like every year, there is a lot planned for Reggae Month. So in studio with us today to talk about all the different activities that we have planned for the month is Chairman of the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association, otherwise called JARIA, Ewan Simpson. But before I get to tell you, the month is being observed under the theme, Come Catch the Rhythm. All right, so over to you, Ewan. Reggae Month.
Yes.
We know this happens every February. Reggae is as Jamaican as, it's probably the most Jamaican thing there is, right? It's the reason, like I said, it's the reason why everybody in the world pays ears pick up when they hear the word Jamaica. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, you name it, we're doing it. Reggae Month. What's the vibe? Our minister, Olivia Grange, is saying, hey, this might be the biggest one yet. Yes, is she right?
She is correct. She's definitely correct. It might be it will be the biggest yet. And there are so many different elements that will make it the biggest yet. And the first thing we're going to ask that people do right now, as quickly as you can, is to go on your iOS, in your App Store, or on your Google Play Store and download the app Reggae Month Jamaica. Because that is how you're going to stay on the pulse of what is happening. All the events that are being held, major ministry-related events, or Reggae Month endorsed events, or events that want to be listed as a part of the activities of Reggae Month. So you
very important thing. We're going to come back to that, but keep talking.
So those are going to be available on the app. You'll be able to get directions. You'll be able to get lineups. You'll be able to get information on the fly at your fingertips, interactive, so that you can know what's going on for the month. If there's a particular activity that you wish to add to your calendar on your phone, you can do it directly from the app.
Right.
So you're on top of things. You're part of the Reggae Month movement and the family.
Right, which is why, like I said, as you mentioned, the objective is really to get more persons to take a stake in the month, to feel like they're part of it, a whole inclusive endeavor. And part of that is being able to list your event. We know that Jamaica has an event happening every night somewhere in this country.
Absolutely.
Every night, bar none.
Absolutely.
So in order for you to feel like part of it, you can't list the event as part of the Reggae Month movement, and that's part of the whole thing. So we want people to do that. I'm sure you're encouraging them to do that.
We're encouraging people to do that. Just go to the app. There is a section that you can go on and you can make contact. You can list your event. And of course it will be vetted to ensure that it's a legitimate event, it's wholesome and so on.
Right.
But the Reggae Month Secretariat will be happy to list your event as a part of the whole Reggae Month thing. Right. The good thing about Reggae Month is that Reggae Month is the only thing that has been able, and Reggae Month is the month of February. Reggae Month 2020 is going to make history. It is the first time in history that February will have 30 days.
I'll leave you to elaborate.
It is the first time in history. Of course, this being a leap year, there will be February 1 to 29.
Right.
But on the Reggae Month calendar, Reggae Month ends on the 1st of March.
Right.
It's 30 days of celebration of Jamaica's entertainment product. And understand that when we say reggae, we're speaking all things entertainment.
Right.
It is dance, it is music, it is fashion, it is food, it is culture. Good. So we're celebrating all things Jamaican entertainment in the month of February.
All right, so let me just take you back to, like I said, the theme is Come Catch the Rhythm. Where did that come from? What was that all? What's the idea behind that?
Well, there is when we say reggae, and when we say Jamaica, we're talking about a beat and a vibe, and energy. And we're saying we're inviting Jamaicans at home, because, very often we don't participate in celebrating ourselves.
That's true. That's very true.
So we're inviting Jamaicans at home and Jamaicans and lovers of all things Jamaica abroad to join us to celebrate the beat and the energy and the vibe of what reggae is. Reggae, whether as a musical form or reggae in the broader sense of the vibe and energy of the Jamaican spirit.
Yeah,
we're saying,
absolutely.
Come and catch the rhythm. Be a part of the beat. Be a part of the vibe and a part of the energy of us celebrating ourselves.
That's true. And you know, most of the time, a lot of us can say, "Well, it's reggae month," but we just not feel it. We don't really see what go on. We don't really see the energy. But here we're saying, come catch the vibe.
Absolutely.
Come be a part of this thing. It's a whole inclusive movement. Come be a part of it. Don't just sit down on the sidelines and
That's
say,
right.
"Boy, reggae month, our next reggae month come and gone and whatever."
Right.
There's room for you to come in, be a part of it, take a stake, be an owner, and help celebrate the month.
There are almost 100 events that are happening across the country.
Guaranteed to have something for
There
everybody.
must be something for you. Whether it is from the church service, which is happening on the 1st,
All right.
which is happening on the 2nd, or the Dennis Brown Floral Tribute, which is happening on the 1st, or the Children of the Icon shows, or the
No
Reggae
matter
Wednesdays event.
go too far
I'm
ahead.
not
all right?
going too far. I'm just saying to you.
I'm just saying, first.
Whatever you like, whether you want to participate as a Christian, as a Rasta man,
All right.
as somebody who's just involved in art,
Exactly.
however you want to participate, there is something for you to celebrate us this month.
All right. So, like we said, there are activities are plenty for Reggae Month. So, the calendar here,
Absolutely.
this is the calendar. Let me show it to people on Instagram.
And it's on the app.
Right.
It is
and
on
like
the
I
app.
said,
Go there, it is
you
there.
can go on reggaemonjamaica.com, or as Ewan said, you can download the app and you can
Right.
see everything. And you
That's
said
right.
over 100 events.
Yes, man.
This is not normal.
Not
This is
normal.
a whole month of observances that you can come through and be a part of. So you really have no issue. I mean, there's too much. I mean,
Right.
let's just begin. Like
And
I said, the
everything
very
can be on the
first.
calendar. Right.
That's true. It begins on February 1, which is a Saturday, which
That's
is
right.
the Children
Which
of
is
the
this coming
Icons
Saturday.
concert. This coming Saturday.
Right.
And we're gonna have children of some reggae stalwarts.
Right.
Talking
So
about
it's Children of the Icons and emerging artists. So
Right.
so we have, like I don't even want to start to call the icons names now.
No, I say
but
call
you,
them,
but
man.
you
Call
have
them, man.
you have icons who have children who are coming up in the entertainment
Right.
industry. I mean, their children are going to be showcased along with some emerging talent as well. So we are looking to the next generation
Right.
for Jamaica's entertainment industry. And the first one is this weekend, this Saturday in Montego.
in Mobe, yeah.
Right, so that's going to be an amazing show. But in the morning, we're going to also celebrate Dennis Brown
Right.
with a tribute at the Heroes Park, right, where he's buried. So those are two major events. But there are other events on this weekend. And if you check the app, you will see them. There are other events that are happening in Wikiwaki, for example. There's an event that's going on out there, which is a part of the whole Reggae Month celebration of activities. So just Saturday alone, there are at least 3 events.
All right.
If you multiply that by 30,
Right.
and it's going to happen
Yep.
all through,
Yep,
you will
yep,
find
yep.
that we're easily getting to 100 events.
I mean, just
Choose
looking at the calendar here, boy, I tell you, it looks like a real intense month.
It is.
And I'm really glad for that because, I mean, I'm pretty sure back in the past I would say, yeah, reggae month come, but what was the whole energy?
Yes,
what was the
yes,
whole,
yes.
what was going on? I can't put my finger on one event and say, boy, yeah, I remember that, I remember this. But this
Yes.
looks like that is completely a 180. This is something completely different. There are
Yes.
too many events. And
We're making sure that we celebrate ourselves. Every parish, every town, every community can find a way to celebrate ourselves as Jamaicans in Reggae Month.
Oh, I see something here. So they're on the unveiling of the statue of Asafa Paul, which is
Yes.
on the 9th of February.
That's correct.
So I mean, it just goes to show
Sunday
another
night.
element being incorporated. As you said,
That's
reggae don't just stop at the music. It's the
No.
whole vibe. It's
It's a
Jamaica.
vibe,
It's
it's
who we
culture.
are as a
Exactly,
people. You know what I
exactly.
mean? So you can look out for that, people. I mean, I'm sure many people won't want to miss that. That's gonna be amazing.
There's also the ongoing Jamaica.
Right.
Um,
That's exactly what I was
exhibition.
about to come to.
Right. Which is it's a large exhibition that was first staged in Europe. And we are bringing that to the National Gallery. And we're saying we must celebrate our art, our artifacts, our entertainment artifacts as well in Jamaica. Of course, the exhibition will run until about July.
Right.
But we had to launch it in
Right.
February. And so we're encouraging people to go down to the National
Gallery.
And
take a look, you know,
take a
walk
look,
through the exhibit.
Take a
I'm sure you won't regret it. I guarantee it. I mean, just the history that Jamaica has in reggae. I mean, come on. I mean, that speaks for itself.
Absolutely.
That speaks for itself. So many other. I see you're interested in learning something new and stuff like.
Interesting.
Please leave. We don't really want
That's
to
right.
talk to you right now.
You don't need to be on here.
Yeah, right. I mean, just to show some love to persons online who are joining us. Pamela Campbell Lawrence saying that's true. She's appreciating the fact that reggae is an integral part of Jamaica's movement, Jamaica's culture and heritage and so on. Beverly Mitchell, who says, good afternoon, gentlemen, listening from New York. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate that. Ricardo Portius, one of our regular viewers. We really appreciate Ricardo. Thank you again for tuning in. Amelia McIntyre. Ricardo's sharing some definitions of reggae. That's good because I'm sure persons might, like some international persons who might just come across this video would like to know exactly what we're talking about here.
Right.
So thank you everyone for tuning in. And over on Instagram, we got lots of people tuning in, checking in. I appreciate it. They're waving to us. So wave to them, wave to them. All right. So,
respect.
No, the question to me is reggae. I mean, for us who live in Jamaica, we appreciate reggae. It's ours. It's ours. We value it because it's ours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But reggae continues to make a name for itself and make a name for Jamaica on the international stage. What do you think that is? What is it about our genre that keeps persons in tune, interested, just trying to find out what's going on and just connect with Jamaica in that way?
Well, the reality is that whether it is as a musical form or as lived culture, reggae is a statement about Jamaica. It is a representation of who we are as a people. It's a people who believe in equality, in justice, in fairness, in speaking your mind against the ills of society. I mean, reggae as a musical form, for example, is embraced by so many countries across the world as the music of their struggle. The music which is bold enough to say, we are fighting against a system which does not provide equality for everybody. So it is something that can be embraced globally as a musical form. But of course, brand Jamaica is very attractive.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
And so things Jamaican, I mean, we've fortunately been able to have reggae inscribed, as the reggae music of Jamaica inscribed, on UNESCO, by UNESCO as a part of the intangible heritage
of the world.
Of the world. So we know that people are appreciating that reggae says something, and it speaks for unity, global unity. Reggae is not saying white people versus black people, red people versus blue people. It is saying, as humans, this is how we should treat each other. This is what we should celebrate about ourselves. So it is wonderful that this small dot, this little dot, is able to impact the world so significantly. Why not celebrate it at home? Jamaica should be the entertainment mecca of the world. It is certainly the reggae mecca of the world. And we must celebrate it together in every nook, in every cranny. When you go to other parts of the world, you go to a music festival or any kind of festival, a culinary festival in any part of Europe, the whole place is buzzing. Every little shop, every little cafe, every school, every theater house, every music space, something is happening. And we're saying, let's encourage that. Not only does it celebrate us philosophically, not only does it bring satisfaction to everybody, but it also brings economic activity.
Absolutely.
Which is also critical.
Definitely. And as you mentioned, I mentioned the fact that reggae has a connection with persons, not just persons in the diaspora, persons overseas. There are many persons who are in countries that may not even necessarily know where to find Jamaica on the map.
Absolutely.
But they know reggae music. They know Bob Marley. They know Peter Tosh. They know Dennis Brown. They connect with the music in a real way.
That's right.
And one of the things I noticed that we're trying, as part of the Reggae Month celebrations, we're taking it overseas.
Yes.
We're taking it, there are some observances to be held, or activities to be held in Florida.
That's right.
Talk to me about what people can look for. Persons in diaspora can check that out, and maybe if you're in the neighborhood, go on down and be a part of them.
Yes, there is. I mean, of course, there is a connection with the city of Miramar, and there's a huge Jamaican. What should I say? Miramar is a significant part of the Jamaican diaspora, particularly in Florida.
All right. Kingston, I don't know. I don't know where the Kingston stop. I don't know where Kingston stop, but it's Kingston something.
Kingston something.
Right.
And Vice Mayor Alexandra Davis has been very instrumental in ensuring that we are celebrating Reggae Month as a part of their Black History Month celebrations in the US.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
Because, you know, February is Black History Month, particularly in the US. And so one major event that is happening is a gala, is a gala celebrating Jamaica and Jamaican icons, where Freddie Mercury will be honored.
Absolutely.
And I know Minister Grange and Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett will also be there at the gala on Saturday, the 8th of February.
Right.
So that gala is happening. I mean, you can go on the app. You can also
Get
touch
the
base
details and so on.
with the Vice Mayor's office in the city of Miramar, and you will get Jamaican Consulate in Florida will also have information. So if you're in Florida and you want to be part of that, run in,
get
definitely
involved. Be a part of it. Come on.
Be a part of it. It's going to be an amazing celebration of Jamaican culture. So we want Reggae Month to be something which is global.
Absolutely.
Good? Because the world embraces reggae. So why not have the celebration as a global one? And this is a start.
Online, I have Marie S27 is asking, is this Ewan? Yes, it's Ewan.
It
yes,
is.
It is he.
Hi, Marie.
Hi, Marie. Can
How are
tell
you?
us your name so we can get a proper hail?
It doesn't look
Alright?
like him or it doesn't sound like him.
I know, right? I know. But just tell us, give us your name so we can get a proper hail and you can talk to Ewan and so on.
That's
All right.
right.
All right. Now, coffee just win Grammy. That's the hot topic right now.
Yes.
Insofar as the genre is concerned.
Yes.
And the potential that she has, you think, to help push the genre across even further, spread it to even further corners of the globe. You know what I mean? Meteoric rise, doing some wonderful music, really stepping out there in a big way for our genre. Talk to me, talk to me about how you feel about that and what that signifies to you.
I am particularly proud of what is happening right now, and from where I sit as chairman of JARIA. JARIA, Coffee won 2 awards consecutively at JARIA. 2018, she was emerging artist, and in 2019 she got Song of the Year. Now, so we at JARIA kind of feel a kind of special pride that we identified a 3-year-old artist 3 years ago.
When you say you, I mean, there are people out there who have done this for decades and
can break through.
Yeah.
We also are proud because coffee represents the evolution of reggae.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, and there are people who are saying, oh, that is not reggae, this is not reggae. There's always been that conversation.
Absolutely.
Let us not forget that when Bob Marley was doing his thing in his time, there was the question as to whether or not it was reggae. And that is a part of what is beautiful about the Jamaican entertainment product. Right? It is flexible, but it has a general mission statement.
I ask you to look into the camera a little bit, show some people on the camera a little bit.
My sincerest apologies to the people, on Facebook and YouTube. Am I correct? Yes.
Exactly.
Forgive me. So, we want people to understand that coffee represents the evolution, how reggae has continued to transform itself, but remaining relevant.
Right.
Just think of the message of a song like Toast. How could it not be reggae? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but we are proud that she has been able to carry that message and carry it in a way that a new audience can listen. That a new audience can say, wow, this is coming out of Jamaica, we can identify.
Exactly.
And it works. And that is what JARIA is most proud of. We're able to celebrate globally somebody that we have celebrated locally as the new
standard bearer,
standard bearer, if you will. And this doesn't take anything away from the
absolutely
Julian
not.
Marleys and the Third Worlds and so on.
As a matter of fact, we got such a wide representation of what reggae is in the Grammy nominations this month.
And the nomination makes a statement in and of itself.
Exactly.
When you look at the spectrum that is available, we're saying yes, that we want the world to see that we have all of these at a high standard.
Right. You have your Third World, you have your Steel Pulse.
That's right.
For your older persons who like that traditional thing.
Right.
You have your Sly and Robbie who've been doing this for, I mean, come on. You have your Julian Marley who's been trying to take, the Marley's taking in a different direction. And then Coffee was just completely modern, fresh, new take on the genre. So, I mean, you have to love it. You have to really love it. Now, persons might not be sitting here wondering, JARIA. What is JARIA?
The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association is an organization that is meant to be an umbrella organization for entertainment in Jamaica. So all entertainment bodies, whether they be JCAP, JAMS, Jamaica Federation of Musicians and affiliates, Jamaica Association of Vintage Artists and affiliates, all these organizations that want to represent entertainment and entertainment bodies, we encourage them to come and be a part of JARIA so we can speak with the one voice in the interest of an entertainment industry. So we are a lobby group with a seat at the table on the Entertainment Advisory Board, for example, a seat at the table when there are consultations with the industry going on, and we're able to inform on either side. We're able to inform the industry of opportunities that are available, of standard setting arrangements that we can make. We can lobby corporate Jamaica to engage more, to set standards for work, for example, how people are engaged as entertainers. So there's all of that, and JARIA has existed for over 10 years now. The idea is that we are striving to, one, grow our numbers, and it doesn't take away from these individual organizations. So we can grow our numbers. However you participate in the entertainment industry, check in with us, join with us, and let's make it one voice that will speak on behalf of Jamaicans who participate in entertainment.
Now, looking into that, the hot button issue insofar as that is concerned naturally is, I don't like to use the phrase noise abatement, but being able to host our events in ways that allow both sides to be satisfied. Those who want to party,
that's right,
all night long,
and those who want to rest,
and those who want to rest.
Or do whatever they do in peace and quiet.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, from where you sit, where do you see any kind of resolution happening in that space?
There is a resolution that is being worked on. JARIA has been at the table for several years now where this is concerned. We're not just jumping on board. It has been hot button, but even when it is not hot button, JARIA has been a part of the conversation. Pushing one for an amendment to the name. We don't want to be talking about noise abatement
in itself construes something very
exactly. It starts with a bias.
It's entertainment.
It starts with a bias. We also do not want it to appear to be something which is oppressive to entertainers or to entertainment events, because that can't be the objective.
Right.
If we're saying that Jamaica has as its competitive advantage entertainment and the entertainment industry, then we have to facilitate it, both in the name of any piece of legislation that's seeking to manage it, and in the actual way that it is executed.
That's a really interesting point, and I never really thought about it like that. Noise abatement, how can we call something that is so intrinsic to our economic growth and development noise?
Absolutely.
Can't work.
So we have been at a table pressing for that. It's a conversation that is mutual and respectful between the ministry, the ministries that handle this, and it's a range of ministries, from culture, gender, entertainment, and sport to local government to national security. So it's all of that, and economic growth and job creation through NEPA and so on. So all of those ministries are at the table. The conversation is ongoing. It actually has gotten to an advanced stage. But the conversation is not just about extensions and extension of time.
Right. I'm sure it's a much broader issue than that.
It's much broader than that. It's about how we ensure that there is balance of interests. How do we ensure that the persons who are investing in entertainment events, that their investment is protected?
Right.
Not arbitrarily you shut down their events and their money goes to waste.
Absolutely.
How do we ensure that we have zones and spaces where entertainment can thrive, entertainment products can thrive, and also the respect for those persons who have businesses that require persons to rest in peace,
That's true.
to sleep in peace.
That's true.
We have hotels, Airbnb, all of these things. People must be able to sleep in peace.
There must be balance. There has to be balance.
So that is, JARIA has to be careful to be in the middle of that conversation and insisting on that balance of interest, right? Because it is useful for the hotel and tourism industry to see that entertainment also respects the role they play in an entertainment landscape. Good? So we have been part of that brokering. And before we get to the middle of this year, I am certain that there will be some groundbreaking changes that will happen in the legislative framework.
Absolutely. So just for persons who might be just be tuning in, just to ensure that you're in the loop. We're here talking about Reggae Month, but reggae as a topic doesn't exactly stick to, it goes in so many different directions.
Absolutely,
So we're just
absolutely.
looking at a lot of different tangential points that come up as we talk about reggae and the different observances that are going to happen throughout the month of February. As we mentioned at the top of this interview, you can go to reggaemonthjamaica.com, or you can download the Reggae Month Jamaica app to find out everything that's going to be happening throughout the month of February, so you can participate and play along. I mean, there are, the calendar tells you, just show you the calendar again real quickly, show the persons on Instagram. All these little
How many of you
in
have
black.
downloaded the app?
In black, you can see there are dozens of events. There's something for everybody.
Absolutely.
Church service, gallery display at the National Gallery is going to be an exhibit on various things. There are so many parties. There are so many. I mean, Asafa statue unveiling is a part of the observance.
Live
so
music
there is
events.
Live music. I mean, how could we even talk about
let's
that?
talk about Reggae Wednesdays.
Exactly. Talk about reggae.
Let's talk about Reggae
Reggae
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Every Wednesday for the month of February, 4 Wednesdays in Emancipation Park, free event. We're celebrating the best entertainers in Jamaica. So we're going to have a wide range of both established and upcoming artists who will perform for you, who will give you a decent, not a run-on and run-off presentation, a decent presentation. Of course, we will ensure that, one, those events stick within the time limits. They're supposed to end at 11, and all those events are going to end at 5 minutes to 11. All of those events. We're going to ensure that we're seeing the artists performing well. We're going to ensure that sound mitigation strategies are involved so that it won't be disturbing the whole of New Kingston and it won't be disturbing the persons who are needing to sleep in the hotels that are around Emancipation
business
Park.
and so on.
And in fact, we're in discussions with the entertainment division of the Ministry of Culture to do sound mitigation workshops so that if you are an event producer and you want to see how we stage an event that doesn't disturb its entire neighborhood, but that the audience is able to still enjoy the full rich beat of the Jamaican culture, come to our Reggae Wednesdays and see how it is done. You will feel it in the space, you will feel it in the park, and outside on the road, it will not be disturbing.
All right. And I encourage all upcoming promoters, party planners, event planners to take advantage of that.
Absolutely.
As we mentioned before, you can have your event listed as part of the Reggae Month observances. So if you're able to go through, make that connection, make that link, it might not necessarily be this month, but hopefully this Reggae Month, but maybe next year and the year after that, who knows? Your event could be the next big thing. It could be the next big Rebel Salute or some fest or whatever the case may be.
That's right.
There's room in the space for us to capitalize on the potential of reggae to really make a significant contribution to Jamaica's economic growth. And not just in Kingston or Mobile. Remember that Jamaica is 14 parishes.
That's right.
And there are so many other areas in the country. Look at Popcorn is introducing Unruly Fest and doing big things in St. Thomas. There's potential for St. Mary, Portland, Clarendon.
Listen,
I mean, come on. Let's get real. You know what I mean?
There is room for our music and entertainment culture to be that which emancipates us economically.
Absolutely.
While we don't necessarily want Jamaica's population to grow any bigger,
that's another discussion.
But we welcome 3 and 4 times the size of our population to come.
Exactly.
Come, spend a couple of days, spend a week, spend a month with us. Spend all you can, absorb the culture, enjoy what we have, and then make room for somebody else to come.
Absolutely.
Right? I'm saying we can have festivals, small events, culinary arts events, fashion events, events for poetry, for celebrating our religious cultures. All of those things can happen consistently throughout the year in Jamaica. Put them on. Talk to JARIA, talk to the Ministry of Culture. We're encouraging it and we want it to happen because that is the way that Jamaica is going to take its rightful place as the cultural mecca of the world.
All right, and as you mentioned, religious events and events that have a religious slant to them. It's fun. Good you mentioned that because during the month you're going to be remembering. I don't want to mispronounce it. Malachi Capo Reynolds.
Absolutely.
That's a little homework for those of you to go and do some homework. very significant cultural figure in Jamaica's history, made a significant contribution. I think it's revival
to art,
or
yes,
come on.
to revivalism and also to art,
Right.
to visual art.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So when you appreciate that, you understand that reggae extends to so many things beyond just music. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle. It's intrinsically Jamaican. And once it can be married to so many other artistic representations or modes of expression, that, like I said, there are so many events that are there for you to come and see and be a part of and take advantage of and just feel like you're a part of Reggae Month, even if the music might not necessarily be your cup of tea. You know what I mean?
And speaking of religious celebrations, yes, we mentioned the church services on the 2nd.
Absolutely, yeah.
But our Reggae Wednesday on the 26th, which is Ash Wednesday, is going to be a big gospel celebration in Emancipation Park.
There you go.
Come out from 5 o'clock. It's going to be happening. We're doing it in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture, JARIA, the JCDC. We're doing a huge partnership that's going to give you one big gospel celebration starting around 5 o'clock and, of course, ending by 11. Good? One huge gospel celebration. Any kind of gospel you like is going to be there. There are going to be artists that are emerging, some who just trying to get a bus, right?
Absolutely.
But we can promise you it's not going to be tiring. It's going to be well produced, and you're going to see that celebration. So it's available. Our other Reggae Wednesdays, of course, for the secular people, whether it's dancehall you love, or you love reggae crooners, or you like emerging artists who sing J and who
from
do whatever.
Your Dexter Daps to your Ken Booth to your, whatever
We're
you
want to celebrate ourselves all Wednesdays of this month in Emancipation Park. Free. Come through. Come for your exercise. Come for whatever. And stay for the show.
February, not this month. February. We're talking about February. February is Reggae Month.
That's right.
Right. Just quickly show some love to people online. Dwayne Branded says, bless up, back to you. Appreciate that. Taylor Des 1993 says, hello. Harari Stewart, hello to you too. Appreciate that. Thanks for tuning in. Marie S27 saying, looks and sounds like him. Blessings. So she, you know what I'm saying? All right. And Jennifer McKenzie was saying, congrats to Coffee Black Girl Magic. Appreciate that. David Meikle says, big up Coffee Toast. Kimberly Loney, thank you for your comment. Thank you for everything. Thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate that. Want to go back to the calendar real quick because something we haven't necessarily touched on yet, which is a big thing, is reggae films in the park.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. I mean, I'm off the top of my head, I'm looking to see movies like Rockers. I'm looking to see movies like oh God, that movie name slipped my mind. Oh my God. We can't even Harder They Come and so many others. But I mean, so many ones that we intrinsically reggae and good reggae soundtrack, etc.
Good. So they were celebrating movies that are about us.
Right.
Movies that have reggae as a soundtrack. Movies that celebrate the Jamaican culture and the Jamaican people.
Right.
And that will be happening in the park. They actually will have them each week.
Every Thursday, or every Friday rather. Every Friday throughout the month, there's going to be reggae films in the park. So come on. I mean, I'm sure you'll be surprised just to see just how much reggae music is deeply ingrained within the film industry.
Emancipation Park. Come out and enjoy them, man. Come out and let us celebrate ourselves as a people. Bring your children so they can see the immense potential. One of the things we want to say with Reggae Month is that when we talk about careers in Jamaican entertainment, it is so vast and so wide. You want a career as a cinematographer? You want a career as a writer, as a screenplay writer? You want a career as a writer, a musical composer? Think of the vast potential. Technical careers in law associated with entertainment. Just think about it. Careers in business and industry providing services and so on. It's all there. Whether it is careers in gastronomy, careers in design, in fashion, choreography, whatever it is there.
It's there for the taking.
When you look at the offerings that we have, we want Jamaicans to see that as a people, we can plan for it. The kid in primary school or prep school must see how they can participate in a career in 10, 15 years' time in the Jamaican entertainment landscape. We're selling that. So in 10 years' time, we will become the Silicon Valley of culture.
Absolutely. I mean, I can see it happening. I don't know, people might be skeptical, but trust me, our culture and our heritage we have the potential to, as you put it, emancipate ourselves from economic
Absolutely.
slavery.
Absolutely.
Play our cards right, guaranteed, trust me.
Guaranteed.
I mean, and once again, I said Reggae Month, there is so much. The array of events, activities, and so on is so vast. There's something for everybody. Go on the website, reggaemonthjamaica.com. Download the app.
Absolutely.
Get everything. All information is there. Trust me. Come on. Don't just sit on the sidelines
Yes.
and then complain and say, boy, we don't really feel the energy with
Right.
reggae. We don't feel. No, don't do that. There's too much. If there are
There's
too many
too
things
much of it.
happening,
Yeah, man.
and there are too many different types of events happening for you to sit on the sidelines and not get off the bench. You
That's
know
right.
what I mean?
That's right. And I mean, there's room for your feedback, you know. So go on the app. Look at the events that are available. Go on the sites, reggaemonth.com. JARIA has a website as well. So go on the JARIA website and talk to us about it.
Exactly.
Tell us how you feel.
Exactly.
Go on our social media platforms and say what you'd like to see.
Absolutely.
Come to the events and share your feedback on the events.
Exactly.
Because
Own
we're
it.
not going to get it all right at one time.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's not that it is wrong, it's just that it can be better.
Exactly.
So come and talk to us. Get
Own
involved,
it.
get engaged. If you have a product and you want to sponsor some of what is going on, participate in lifting it.
Exactly.
Also, talk to us and come and help to lift the products. You know, come and help to lift the union between corporate and entertainment.
Absolutely.
That's the only way we're going to raise the standards in
Own
the
it.
country.
We have to own it. We
That's
have
right.
to take reggae. We have to take it personal. We have to get.
Absolutely.
I mean, hey, when we go abroad, you know, a lot of us, you know, we sing reggae the loudest, you know, but it's the biggest Bob Marley fan like we. You know.
Absolutely.
So when we're there at Jamaica, when we're at home, we have to represent it. We have to be about it. And believe me, it's not just about a kind of token celebration. Just say, hey, we love reggae. No, trust me. Done right, it has the potential to really do some things for this country.
I mean,
like,
think about
seriously.
think about all the wonderful things that are going on right now for Brand Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Just in recent months. I mean, apart from the fact that, of course, we have people like Shelley and Fraser and Usain Bolt who are at the top of their game
Just, you know,
in sports. And we have Aliyah who continues to do that as well in sports.
Mhm.
There's Coffee, who is the recent story.
Absolutely.
But there's also Tonya,
Oh.
who is Miss World.
Absolutely.
That is Brand Jamaica all over the place. There's a whole lot to celebrate, you know, when you think about it.
Absolutely.
There is so much where we are punching well above our weight class in the world.
Like I said,
and we have to
people-
celebrate it all the time.
Exactly. People might not be able to find us on the map, but they know Jamaica.
Exactly.
They can't not know Jamaica.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So it's up to us to push, to keep them aware. Keep making the noise.
Absolutely.
So that when they have no choice but to appreciate the value that Jamaica contributes to the international stage, the whole flow of events.
Absolutely.
So that we can capitalize it and use it. I mean, just you see the Port Royal just opened up the other day.
Absolutely.
Best believe reggae is going to be a part of that
Absolutely.
expansion.
Significantly. And
Best
I mean,
believe that.
the fact that we have that facility, the port facilities now around the island, means that there are also greater opportunities for persons to do events during the daytime.
Mm.
It doesn't have to be evening events alone. Good. I mean, a cruise ship can come with 3,000 passengers. And they can enjoy an amazing concert in the middle of the day.
Exactly.
And continue to go on to where they're
Go
going.
right on to the
You
next
know,
destination.
They can hop off. They can enjoy Kingston. They can take a trip up to St. Catherine or up in St. Andrew or
Blue Mountain or wherever,
into Clarendon
you know.
or whatever. They can go in, enjoy the hinterlands. You know, I mean, I'm waiting to see the time when the cruise ships are coming on such a schedule that somebody can hop off on Monday and hop on Thursday to the next ship that's coming. So they can just be all over the country.
Exactly.
Hop on to the next ship and keep going. You know, we have to get to that point.
I mean, I'm optimistic. I see it happening. I already see it happening. So it's
Amazing.
only a matter of time.
Only a matter of time. And Jamaica needs to capitalize on that. Business people need to see the opportunities.
This is, like I said, this is more than tokenism.
Absolutely.
Reggae has opportunities. If you're willing to look, you're willing to open your mind, there's room for you to capitalize. Be smart.
Absolutely.
Think about it. If I were you, I'd get on this Reggae Month calendar.
Absolutely.
Some way, somehow.
Some way, somehow.
There's room for you to capitalize.
Come to the events, man.
Come to
Talk
the
to
events.
us.
See where the partnerships lie. Don't just go. I mean, you can go and of course we want you to go and enjoy the events naturally.
Yes, absolutely.
But there's room for you to open up your eyes and see where there's room for partnership. Where you say, but you know what, I feel like them could have add. You know what, me I gotta do it.
Exactly.
Me I gotta add it next year.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And then before you know it, something for you to do and earn a little
That's
extra
right.
cash. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
That's right.
Online DJ Jobless Movement saying sounded good, bro. Keep up the good work. Good for JARIA. I
Respect,
appreciate
respect.
that.
Yeah, man.
Cope Mental Health saying hello, appreciate that. Hello to you. And Mari S27 saying, "I like this, we like it, we like you too." Appreciate it. Cope Mental Health saying, yes, everybody wants to be part of Jamaica. Yes, they do. So fly the flag high, play your part. Let's just go out and make this country. This tiny little dot, little but Talawa, let's make it the biggest little dot on the planet. Absolutely. You know what I mean?
And wherever in the world you are, encourage your friends and family members who are in Jamaica to come out, man. Exactly. Come to the events. Tell them to go on the app.
Right.
And get involved.
Nessa Shine saying promoters can register their events on the app. Yes, we were talking about that. Just link up with the people through the Reggae Month Jamaica app. They'll vet you, make sure the event reaches a particular standard. But at the end of the day, if it doesn't, there's room for you to grow. Don't think of it as an obstacle or a hurdle or a barrier. Don't get the local boy, them a bad mind, man. They don't want to reach now. We're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2020. No. We left that in 2019.
We left that from about 2017.
Exactly. We left that. So it's just a matter of them just showing you a roadmap how you can, because I'm sure you want to have your event to be as big as Rebel Salute or Swampfest and all that. There's room for that. Just focus and then build up your thing. You know what I mean? Simple as that. Shanna K. Tressan Salmon is asking, what can we expect at the JARIA Awards show this year?
JARIA Awards. Now, it is always a signature event for Reggae Month where the industry honors its own, right? Mm-hmm. Which is a part of the reason we spoke about coffee and how we celebrated coffee. And last year, one of the amazing things, one of the surprises was that I3 were awarded. Rita Marley appeared in public on stage for the first time in many years.
Yeah, many moons.
Right?
Yeah.
And they were very honored to have been a part of that. We had the entire I3 together for the first time in a long time on stage. And so JARIA Awards aims to do that, to bring out some magical moments in the industry. This year will be no less magical, but you have to come. You have to come. It's going to be a little theater on the 25th. Tuesday the 25th of February. And of course, there is usually, one of the features is a reggae orchestra. Not very often in Jamaica do you see stringed instruments and a range of percussion instruments and horns, brass instruments, interweaving in playing our standard Jamaican classics, right? Sometimes you see it happens at, the Opera House in London.
Yeah, absolutely.
But in Jamaica, we do this every year at the JARIA Awards. Come enjoy great interpretations of our own music. Come see us honor our colleagues and our friends. Some posthumously, but most while they're alive. Come and be a part of this. Of course, there's a charge,
Of course,
a measly little $5,000 to come red carpet style.
I mean, this is our version of the Grammys, Come on,
it's our version.
We have to put the thing at a level,
Yes,
it is what it is,
and it's limited space, So the theater can hold 500 people. And by the time we look at the awardees, you don't have much space outside of that. So come get involved. Get involved. If you wish to sponsor an award, also talk to us. Email us, jaria.org at gmail.com. Let's talk about it.
All right. So Kush Flame 1 saying, so if I want to promote my event, all I got to do is download the app. Is that correct?
Correct. Download the app and go on to list your event. It's available on the homepage of the app. List your event. Just go in there, send the information in. That's all you need to do.
There you go.
And they will do their background vetting, and then post you. You're good to go.
Trust me, I don't think you need, you know how hard it is to promote an event. It costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, if you can take advantage of this opportunity to promote an event, I wouldn't think twice if I were you, right? Michael Anim saying, Michael, and I'm watching live from Ghana. I love watching the program. Keep it up. Respect, Michael. I really appreciate that.
Encourage everybody in Ghana to go on the Reggae Month app.
Exactly. And if you get the chance.
And by the way, there are several of our events, including our Reggae Wednesday events, that will be streamed live. So check the events out that are being streamed live. So Ghana,
we're not left without, man. Yeah.
Colombia, Canada can participate by watching our shows live.
All right. So Michael, hopefully get a chance to come to Jamaica. As a matter of fact, if you do, then just link us up, make us know so we can hail you up and give a proper welcome to the country. Really appreciate that. We appreciate you showing us love by watching all the way from Ghana. Really appreciate that. And Cope Mental Health saying, I just love JI's voice. Beautiful first class information, world class. Appreciate that. We work hard around here, so we're glad for the acknowledgement. I'm sure that behind, not just me, the behind the scenes team really appreciates that. It's a lot of work and scientific juggling to make things go smoothly as you see them here. So we really appreciate that. All right, so just to wrap things up, we're just gonna go quick fire, rapid fire on what's happening next month. Reggae month, the theme.
The theme, come catch the rhythm.
Come catch the rhythm.
That's
All
right.
right, simple as that.
That's right.
Whole heap of different types of events. We kick things off
on Saturday, remembering Dennis Brown, the floral tribute, and Children of the Icons in the evening in Montego Bay. And these shows will be streamed live as well. And then Sunday, the church service.
Absolutely. We have all different types of events.
Next week, Reggae Wednesday is going to be big. Come through Emancipation Park or catch the stream live. Participate in whatever way you can. We're making provision for you, whether you're here or overseas, to participate.
All right, so all different types of events. Like I said, we have Reggae Wednesdays, we have Reggae films in the park.
That's right.
We have
the Jamaica exhibition.
Right, at the National Gallery,
Absolutely.
So you can check out that. Yes, Birmingham, UK watching. Appreciate that.
Right.
Cool, mental health. So I mean, like I said, whole heap of different. We really can't go through all of it.
There's a Trenchtown show. There is, of course, the Dennis Brown concert,
right?
Which will be held I think it's on the 23rd.
Bob Marley Day, which is the 6th. I think that's Bob Marley's birthday, yes, so we're going to big up Bob Marley on that day. I mean, hey, go download the app, see the calendar. Visit the website reggaemonjamaica.com. You can see the calendar as well. All information is there. Just go and make the effort. And like we said, don't just sit down and just watch them from afar and say, boy, that reggae something. Yeah,
by the way, let me say this. There's a huge sound system event that is going to be held on the 29th in the National Indoor Sports Center. We're going to have about 12 Jamaican sound systems we've never seen before. 12 sound in a one lawn. Just think about it.
All right.
Right?
That sounds good already.
That's going to be huge. Sound system echoes is going to happen in the National Indoor Sports Center. We're making sure that we give regard to sound management, sound mitigation. So we're not disturbing the whole neighborhood,
all right,
but we're going around the dance. So look at that as well. Go on there. There's something for everybody.
All right. Susan Holmes saying, hi, Mr. Simpson, giving you a wave. I don't know if you know.
Hi, Susan Holmes.
Appreciate that. Michael and him saying, can't wait for the stream. Just keep reggae music alive. Hashtag Jamaica. Appreciate that, Michael. Man. So like we said, download the app. Check reggaemonjamaica.com. You get all information there. And like we said, don't sit down on the sidelines and cuss and complain, but you're not say we're reggae or you're not say the valley of reggae. Get up, get out, get a stake. Watch the events. Like we said, you can register your event, think about an event, maybe you want an event. Persons in a community, right? You can come together and create an event,
right? Create
some kind of observance that matches with reggae and the Jamaican element, our culture and our heritage, and use that, become part of the thing, promote it, and who knows where that could be in years from now.
Absolutely.
So I mean, like I said, the groundwork has been laid to really take this month, take everything that's associated with it, and really make it big, and not just in a way that, you know, from the top down people say, boy, just to go home alone and eat food.
Right.
In a real tangible way that people on the ground can get involved, be a part of it, and, you know, not just, you know, feel good by yourself, but earn a little thing as well.
Absolutely.
Earn some money as well. The opportunities are there. Reggae Month is the platform. Take advantage of it. I can't say it anymore. I can't say it any louder. I can't say anything at all.
Absolutely.
I think, you know, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to just give you on the last word, just some people, what they can expect this Reggae Month. And, you know, it's bigger, better. Just let them know exactly how you feel about this Reggae Month this time around.
Well, let me say it this way. Reggae is Jamaica. The essence, the spirit of the Jamaican people is going to be celebrated this Reggae Month. Don't be left out. Participate in one way or the other. In 4 ways or 5 ways.
Exactly.
Create your own event. Come to the events that are already established. Support the events and tell a friend about the events. Reggae Month app is crucial. That is where you're going to be on the pulse of the happenings. It is updated every day, several times a day. So the information is fresh, current, correct. Let's go there. Let's make it happen. Watch the live streams. Join in the conversation. Say what you feel.
Absolutely.
You know, so that it was one big
questions and your comments. Really, really appreciate that. And if you have a question, you can send it in. We'll be going through afterwards, and we can either send it to Mr. Simpson or just look through it ourselves and provide you the information that you need. That's what we're here for. It's your show. And remember, our audience plays a major part in the show. So if there's anyone you'd like for us to have in the studio, let us know, and we'll try to have that person in the studio as soon as possible. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of those social media platforms, Jamaica Information Service. Guarantee you won't regret the like. Trust me. You'll get all sorts of useful information that will help you to realize your fullest potential as a Jamaican. That's our goal. That's what we want for you. That's why we have these programs here on all these various platforms, right? So we do this every week, live on so many platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And I've been your host, Vaughn David. This has been Studio 58A Live. Thank you very much for joining us, and please have a wonderful day.